Hi, JD here on Facebook Live, and it's late afternoon on a Thursday. Thank goodness, one day to go. Reason I've posted this is because I've just got off a few calls today with dentists who are looking for some help with their websites and with their overall marketing. And the general conversation that I've had with them has been quite humorous, at least I thought it was. When I've looked at their websites. Let me just show you a couple of the dentists who I've spoken to today, what their websites look like. I think you're going to get a bit of a laugh out of this, and then I'll show you I'll tell you what's wrong with them, like everything. But this is one. Okay, so therefore this is the homepage of one particular dentist, and they've just got a slide of a whole bunch of photos coming across there, and you'll see another one. There's going to be a pretty picture of the office, because like that's gorgeous. That's going to make me want to get my teeth pulled out by this dentist. And then let's show a happy snap of the whole team, because that's really important too. By the way, this is the top of the homepage, so I'm just showing you my computer screen here, and yeah, crazy stuff. Now, the dentist, when I told them what's wrong with it, of course laughed and agreed. They realised that they must have been smoking something when they put this together. And this is another one. I've just got off the phone from these people right now, and I said, no, look, as I scroll down the page, basically that's it. That's the home page. So therefore we've got gigantic maps. The maps take up actually more space on the home page than anything else. You do not want to show a photo of your staff as the big deal on the front of your website, okay? Doesn't matter what they look like, whether they're good looking, whether they're not. This is not the front of a website that you should be looking for. And if you're interested to know what you should do with your website, then you might like to click the link above, which is the website makeover link you'll see above, and you'll see lots of samples here. This happened to be a company that was doing hosted holiday tours for seniors. I think they were taking them to Mars. I'm not sure what planet that is, but it's not on Earth, that's for sure. And you'll see here the big mistake they made on this particular hosted holidays website was that there are no humans. Like a big mistake. One of the big rules of advertising is to show your target audience in your ad. So when I did the layout for them, of course, I said, well, let's show humans, let's show some buses and all the things, of course, that they do on hosted holiday tours. And then it turns out like this. You'll see here is a vast difference. We've got humans waving, they're having a good time. So we've actually taken Ayers Rock, but made sure it didn't look like Mars. And we've turned it across to that, so therefore they know where they're going now, okay? And on this particular web page that you can actually click on the link above, you'll see that throughout the web page we've got a free report to capture data, 3 biggest mistakes that seniors make when they go on holidays, of course, and then we have a Macca's menu board to show exactly where they could choose to go, and then we have video testimonials, and then we have all sorts of other things. Now compare that to what the website used to look like, which is that. A big difference. And as I scroll through this particular page, you might like to have a look at some of the transformations. Just click the link above and you can see that there are some stunning transformations. He says very sort of modestly, but have a look at this here. This was an Opal Mine tour. And Greg, who owns that, is a very good friend of mine these days, and this is what we did to it. Can you see that that had no theatre? Okay, it was called the Walk-In Mine, which is not exactly spectacular. We showed a few pictures of rocks and pics, which is gripping, by the way. I'm sure everyone will get pretty excited about that. And we've turned it into a Disney-style adventure, where it was the Opal Mine Adventure. And you'll see there that the actual ambience of that page is very different from what it was before. Macca's menu board, let me just scroll down that page for you so you can have a quick squiz at it. Video testimonials. What we did here, by the way, just so you know, is that when the website was like that, it attracted grey nomads in their caravans, and they basically went through Lightning Ridge, where this was, which is an open mine town, by the way, and you'd get the odd person in God's waiting room that would go through this mine. When we widened the funnel, and that was my layout in the middle there, you'll see I put the layout in the middle, okay? Well, sorry, I put my layouts in the middle of this particular web page you can have a look at. And then I hand that on to, sorry, going too fast, hand that on to my art studio, and it turns out like this. And you'll see there what we've done is we've widened the funnel. We've actually taken what was originally, sorry, I'm giving you a headache, that's my aim, I want to give you a headache. Originally, that was basically attracting older seniors who were in their caravans, and they decided they stop off and maybe put a hard hat on with a torch and go underground and walk through this mine. This one here has a family effect. We widened the funnel to make sure that families would go through the mine, and that's exactly what's happened, because there's no child that could see that website without saying, Mum, Dad, I want to go through that open mine. On that particular web page that you see the link above, just click it and you'll have a look at a whole bunch of transformations. There's transformation after transformation. This one here happens to be a pool slide business, and it was very underwhelming. That's exactly what it used to look like. Sorry for my shaky cam, but yeah, that's what it used to look like. It was called the whatever it is, the pool slide guys, and that's what it used to look like. I do my layout to show them that it should look like a theme park, a water theme park, and then that's what it looks like now. Can you see that there is a vast difference in the theatre and the impact of a web page that looks like that compared to one that looks like that now? Very, very big difference. And if I come back and you can see the before, the middle, which is my layout, and then the after, then we're talking about a pretty big, significant transformation. Back to me, because it's all about me with my gigantic hands. Okay. If you're interested in fixing your website and fixing your marketing, because at the end of the day, the website, yes, is your director of first impressions, and there's no question that you need to turn it from an information portal, which it probably is at the moment, because 80% of websites are just that. They're information portals, basically boring the shit out of everyone. And you want to turn your website into a sales machine, 24/7 sales machine. I sounded like someone at the Royal Easter Show then. 24/7 sales machine. Oh, look, it's past 5 o'clock in Queensland. I need a beer. So therefore, yeah, if you really want a website that's going to sell for you instead of one that just bores people shitless with information, then you might like to talk to, let me think, us. You might like to talk to us. And all you have to do is click the link above, have a look at the transformations that we've actually delivered to businesses in terms of their website. And then look at the other click above, or the other link above, which is bookawowcall.com, and you can book a call and talk to us. We have lots of friendly people. The instituteofwow.com, of course, is a conglomerate. We have offices all around the world and intergalactic. Staff, probably in the thousands. So therefore, you'll get to talk to one of my people, or me. And yeah, we can advise you on what sort of coaching programs we have. We have one that's for startups, which is a few $100s a month. That's all you have to invest, and we'll be able to help you. And then there's a private coaching program, which obviously is a bit more expensive than that, because you get me. I put your marketing plan together, and basically we take over your marketing for you, and we make sure that you never make those sorts of mistakes with your website. By the way, let me say this to you. Websites, do you agree with me that they are your director of first impressions? Well, of course they are. Okay, and g'day Anthony, how are you, mate? G'day Simon. So therefore, if you believe that your website is your director of first impressions, then you want to make sure your first impression is a good one, and you want to make sure you have a website that sells. That's about enough from me. I've had enough, okay? I think I might head towards the refrigerator. So therefore, if you'd like to have a look at more transformations of websites, click the transformation link above, and if you'd like to talk to someone, then click the book a wow call above. Book a wow call above. Okay, over and out. Hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.